Welcome back to part 2 of the Dice AR app. In part 1, we added the visual tracker, and now we will continue on adding the dice and making them roll. So, let's get started! Okay, so now we've done that, and the next thing is, well, quite simple, the adding the dice. So, let's go with Let's make a function touch began, and this will happen when the touches began. So when you tap, like initially tap, or when your finger first contacts the iPad. That's simple. Anyway, first of all, we need to check if it's star or not, and we're not going to do guard because we also want to make it so the dice can roll and stuff. So if started, and this will be where we do our dice rolling stuff. There we go. What a nice name. But anyway, else, then, well, that's where we do the initialization. Like, what else? but anyway, so if it hasn't started, then we'll just have to create the dice. So first of all, we need to start off with the tracker node. So we just need to remove it from the parent node. And also we'll just set started to true. So then next time you tap, it will do the dice rolling stuff. Okay, so where's the dice, you may ask? Well, first of all, the tracker's inside here, and for those who don't know how to add images into XC assets, well, you just drag it in. Simple. And so we got these dice here, and I'll just drag these in. Just move. There we go. And it's in. And, well, it's fresh, I guess. Whatever people say. Anyway, so it's in here. And for this dice, we won't be needing it for long because we'll be dragging this into the scene.scn. So first of all, it may look fine, but if you look here, the width, height, and depth is 2, and remember it's a meter, so 2 meters. That's too big. So we're just going to go here to scale. This is where we scale these things down. Here we go. Looks like it's a smaller dice now. Here we go. So, and if you do your calculations, it'll be 10 centimeters. And if you look here, and so you just have to click on this icon here, and this is like a scene graph. So it's where everything is in, where the naming is, and where the parents and the child stuff comes in. But now we're going to have to rename this. It's cube. It's called dice. So we're going to press enter once you've selected it, and then you can just type in, Anyway, now it's here. I'm just pressing Command C to copy it, and then here I can just paste it in. And so now we won't be needing this anymore. So just say bye to this dice.ea. If you want, just comment down bye dice.ea. Well, you don't need to, but well, it's now in the trash can. Yeah, it's in the trash can. And so now we're just gonna hide this because we just want it to appear once we've placed it. Once we've placed the objects. So it's all here, it's all good. And by the way, this thing here is just a thread error thing that Xcode does, and it's really good. And you should probably fix it if you're making a real app and putting it on the App Store. But right now, we can just ignore it. It's just if you fix this, it'll just make it faster. And so now we're going to create the dice, and we're going to make 2 dice to make it special. So first of all, we'll just create dice node, which is an SCN node. Again, just like the tracker node. And next one will be dice 2 node and SCN node. So we have 2 dice right now, and we gotta handle these 2 dice. So dice. First of all, we need to get the dice from the scene. So we're going to do garblet dice equals to scene view dot scene. Again, this insanely long piece of this insanely long line will just keep living. Anyway, and there'll be a child node, and we need a name for it. So it'll be dice and recursively false. And so this is just the name of dice, simple. And recursively means that it will just check all the all the children of the nodes, and they'll obviously make it slower. So we're just making it false because, well, you don't need to check inside. You don't need to check everything. Anyway, so dice node equals to dice. So then from there we can just do dice node dot position equals to the tracking position. And we also want to offset it by 5 centimeters because we'll also be this floor where it can bounce off when you roll it. So SCN vector free make tracking position dot x and then tracking position dot y, except for we need to add 5 centimeters, so plus 0.05. And that may be a minuscule amount of centimeter, I don't know why, but remember, meters, 5 centimeters, that's 5 centimeters. But anyway, we're going to end it off with tracking position dot z. And there we go. Now we just unhide it. So dice node dot is hidden equals to false. And also, just to add the dice 2, we're just going to do dice node dot clone. So just a cloned version of this dice, and that means it will be in the same position and it will be unhidden, just like in this line here. And so here the dice 2 node dot position. So we're going to set the positions x, and so it won't be in the same position if they won't overlap, and that kind of clashing stuff happens. So we're going to set that to be tracking position dot x plus 0.15. So they'll be offset by a bit. Okay, so we can just run it. Okay, so now we have this up, and here we go. Here's the tracker, and when we tap it, it's here. Wait, where's the other one? Oh yeah, we forgot to add it in. Okay, so there we go. We just do dice 2 node dot actually it's scene view dot scene dot root node dot child node, and that's the dice 2 node. With a capital dice node, actually it's the original dice node. Oh, I mean dice 2 node. I'm getting confused with these dice. But anyway, I know that will add it in. If you want, just run it for yourselves. But we'll just continue on, just because of time. And so now, when it started, we're going to make it roll. And so what we do here is, oh yeah, right. We're going to have to add the floor. And, well, the floor will be transparent, so we won't be able to see it, but we'll just check if everything's fine. But, let's create the floor plane, and that's just like the SCN plane like we created before, except that we're going to make it 50 meters in width and height. Yes, that's really big, but it's a floor. Like, we could have dice rolling everywhere, and they could possibly fall off anywhere. But anyway, here we go. Floor plane dot first material dot diffuse dot contents equals to UI color dot clear. Now, you don't need to use images. You can also use UI colors, and we're just making it transparent. And also, actually, there's no need to make it double-sided, because either way you can't see it. So we're just gonna create that floor node equals to SC node, and that'll have the geometry of floor plane. And the floor node dot position dot the position equals to tracking position. So that means it will just be where you placed it. And you know how I offset these dice here? That's just so they don't clash, like they're not in the same plane or stuff. So I just moved it up a bit. And so we're also going to set the floor nodes Euler angles. Just like the other the tracking node, it's going to be like this, and then when the dice rolls, it'll go woo, but then it won't, like, there's no floor like here, and they just fall down. So it's like this, so go boop, 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 boop. And that's and so there we go. That's the floor node. So scene view dot scene dot root node dot add child node floor node. So now let's run it. Okay, so here we are, and we have this tracker node again. So let's just place it. So these dice are here, and there's no. I mean, you can't see the floor, obviously, because it's transparent. Okay, so we have the floor, we have the dice. Let's move on to the rolling. And so first of all, before it needs to be bounced off. So we'll just add the floor nodes. So floor node, the physics body. So that means that it can be collided. And we're just creating a physics body here. And first of all, we'll need a type. And there are 3 different types. Dynamic, meaning that it can move, it's affected by gravity. Kinematic means that it won't be affected by anything, but it can affect other things. So it won't be pushed around, but it can push around other things. And static means that, well, it'll just stay there, and So now the shape, we're just going to leave it as nil, so you can automatically determine the shape. I mean, you can just there's other ways, like you can just create SCNPhysics shape, but we're not going to do that. Anyway, so now you may be asking me, where is the dice physics body? And well, that's a good question. We're actually going to make it here. So we're just going to check if the dice node dot physics body is nil. So it's equal to nil. And if it is, we're just going to create it. So dice node dot physics body equals to SCNPhysicsBody. And this time we're going to make it affected by gravity, so it can bounce around. So that'll be dynamic. And the shape will be just nil, just like last time. And so now we're just going to add dice node dot .PhysicsBody dot apply force, and they'll just make it. We're just going to make it go up. So SCN vector 3, and they'll be 0, 0.0, 0. We'll just make it 1.0. Actually no, 3.0 should be good enough, and the Z should be 0.0, and impulse. Well, if it's an impulse, and we're just going to make it yes. So if it's an impulse, it'll go, and it'll be like instant, like overforce will be applied instantly. So it's like, but if you set it to false, it'll go like a rocket. And so we're just going to make it an impulse. So go, and so now we should also make it rotate so it can roll like a normal dice. And so now we're going to apply torque, and so that's just the torque that makes it spin. So it's asking us for an SCN vector 4, and you may be thinking, what? We're not in 4D, we're in 3D. Well, actually, this is how it works. So let me just solve this up. So I'm just doing 1, 1, 1, and 0.1. So what it does is the x, so here's the object, and then this is x, so it'll go, so just do this, y will go, boop, 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 and then z will go like this. And yeah, these are different axes. And so what we'll do is actually do 1 times this, 1 times this, 1 times this. So that means it'll be this time, so this will actually be this times this, so 0.1, and that'll apply for y and z. Okay, so let's check, see if this works. So let's run it again. Okay, so here we are. Here's the floor, and so let's tap, and here we go. We have the dice. Let's tap it again. Oops. That's strange. It goes up, but it doesn't fall to the floor. Well, let's see what happens. Okay, well, that was strange. I didn't expect that. Here we go. This is a problem. It's actually pi times 0.5. Well, that's good, but well, I just for time we'll just also make the second dice roll. So well, we could just copy and paste, but no, I mean, look, this is getting too long. So what we could do instead is just make a function. That's simple. So you can just cut by using command X, and then you can just create a function called roll dice, and so we also need to ask it for the dice, so which dice it is, and just press command V to paste, and well, we should probably just replace all of this with dice. So then here you can do roll dice. You can just call the function, and it'll just ask us for a dice. We'll just put in dice node, and we can do the same with the second dice. That's magic, right? Yeah, it's the magic of coding, I guess. Okay, so well, I guess this is a point where I always say, if this works, then it'll be the end. And if this doesn't work, well, it won't be end. It won't be the end, and we'll just have to figure out what happened. Anyway, let's run it and see what happens. Okay, so now we have this, and let's just press it, and whoop, Yay, they're rolling and they're, I guess, dicing. That's pretty cool. Bouncing dice. And where did the other one go? Oh, here we go. Wait. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so that marks the end of our tutorial. So, yeah, I mean, this is amazing. We did 2 rolling dice and that worked. Okay, so, well, we just did that. Like, that's amazing. And, well, we created our own tracker. We added the dice. We could also copy it, and we also learned how to add, well, PNG, these images, and how to add DAEs into this. And, well, this is amazing. Like, really, this is amazing. And we learned how to use the physics. We can use the physics to make dice roll. So anyway, thank you, and I'll see you in the outro. That's it. For more, visit my website www.madebyayuma.com. Anyways, please hit, or what I like, smash the subscribe and like button, and goodbye!